This is Hollywood. Matías Bombal with you. Universal Pictures brings us Steve Jobs. The movie follows the iconic tech industry giant's launch of three of his company's most famous products from a behind-the-scenes view. Michael Fassbender is in the title role of the difficult and self-focused, larger-than-life personality that alienated so many in his path to reaching his vision. There have been numerous movies made about Steve Jobs and even more documentaries. Here, we are painted a picture of a man dealing with high-pressure situations that arise quite naturally just moments prior to the launches of several of his company's iconic creations. This high-pressure time, known to anyone in show business, is a circus-like world of confusion and last-minute adjustment. Director Danny Boyle uses that unease, hoping that it will transfer to the audiences watching as a device to build tension, giving an ample playground for drama. One of my favorite present-day actors, Michael Stuhlbarg, who is fantastic in everything that he does, plays Andy Hertzfeld, a close associate of Jobs. He took a moment to tell us why this movie is different.
This is not a traditional biopic in the sense that it starts from when somebody is born and takes them to the end of their life. It really focuses on pivotal moments in Steve's life. And as such, it takes you through the story as opposed to educating you in a linear fashion. You get thrown into it emotionally and you find yourself having a great time watching these people drive themselves nuts most of the time. And I think you experience who they were by being thrown into the action as opposed to being subject to having it explained.
As such, we're sort of a fly on the wall as the backstage drama unfolds at each launch. The players include Kate Winslet as Joanna Hoffman, Jeff Daniels as John Scully, Catherine Waterston as the estranged Chrisanne Brennan, and an actor that I have never liked, Seth Rogen, turning in a good performance as the gradually angered Steve Wozniak. Here we find Woz, as he's nicknamed, in the orchestra pit of the War Memorial Opera House in San Francisco, trying to get through to the dreamer and supreme leader.
I was angry. You were saying things about the Apple II and the way you were treating the team.
Was. You get a free pass for life. I gotta get back on stage. We got like 2 minutes of rehearsal time left.
Do you understand how condescending that just was?
What?
I mean, maybe you don't.
I don't want to see you get dragged off.
I get a free pass for life from you. You give out the pass. You give them to me.
You're gonna have a stroke, little buddy.
What did you do? What did you do? Why has Lisa not heard of me?
Man, how many fourth graders have heard of you?
You can't write code. You're not an engineer. You're not a designer. You can't put a hammer to a nail. I built the circuit board. The graphical interface was stolen from Xerox PARC. Jeff Raskin was the leader of the Mac team before you threw him off his own project. Everything, someone else designed the box. So how come 10 times in a day, I read Steve Jobs as a genius? What do you do?
I play the orchestra. And you're a good musician. You sit right there. You're the best in your row.
I came here to clear the air. Do you know why I came here?
Can you just answer that?
I came here because you're gonna get killed. Your computer's gonna fail. You had a college and university advisory board telling you they need a powerful workstation for $2,000 to $3,000. You priced Next at $6,500, and that doesn't include the optional $3,000 hard drive, which people will discover isn't optional because the optical disc is too weak to do anything, and the $2,500 laser printer brings the total to $12,000, and in the entire world, you are the only person who cares that it's housed in a perfect cube. You're gonna get killed. And I came here to stand next to you while that happens, because that's what friends do. That's what men do. I don't need your pass. We go back, so don't talk to me like I'm other people. I'm the only one that knows that this guy here is someone you invented. I'm standing by you because that perfect cube, that does nothing, is about to be the single biggest failure in the history of personal computing.
Tell me something else I don't know.
This is a movie with strong performances, yet paints a picture of an unlikable man that you end up liking even less afterwards. Perhaps taking visual cues from the movie Birdman, which plays out in a similar setting, the camera moves much with the performers, but features a richness of color design and elegance of image that was most appealing. Overall, however, the movie did not impact me favorably outside of the fine points that I've illustrated. This is another example of a movie to watch for fine performances, and everyone does turn in quite a good one, and an elegant look, yet it does not hold up as entertainment. The Motion Picture Association of America has given this an R rating. This is your pal, Matías Bombal, bidding you a fond farewell.